Okay, I found it. I found the racist things that this is what the media is using that Christine Anderson has said. Holy crap. I swear, I hope that this is the last video we cover on this because it's just getting out of control. It's spiraling out of control. It's getting worse. Here we go. By the way, new background. My wife designed it. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Pierre is denying claims made by controversial Christine Anderson, German politician, that she has had conversations with the party's leader. So apparently, Christine Anderson is saying she's met with Pierre Poilievre in the past. Pierre is saying that's never happened. Now, this is behind a paywall, which is super lame, but Western Standard says Christine Anderson declines to say when she met with Pierre. Yeah, it's a paywall. Get out of here, man. Come on. She declines to say when she met with Pierre Poilievre. So she's not, and she's saying that she's met with Pierre. Pierre's saying they've never met. This is getting really weird, guys. But I have the words that she's said out of her mouth that are being blown up, and we're gonna get to that in a minute. What is Christine Anderson's ties to Canada? When you go to her Wikipedia page and you search for the word Canada, the literal only thing that is or like any relation for her to Canada, to Canada, is that she supports the Freedom Convoy. That's it. She's not from Canada. I'm not aware that she has any siblings from Canada. She's just a German politician who is like, oh, Canadians, cool, convoy. Let's go there and let's support that. So that wraps that up. Okay, we can move on. Conservative MPs knew who Christine Anderson was and know her politics, but again, Pierre's denying it. So we're getting into some gray water here with the Conservatives, which already, like, we know that this is gray water, but it's getting a little crazy now. While Anderson told the public after her election in 2018, it was her plan to lead Germany out of this EU nightmare. She joined AfD after recording to Del Spielberg time as an activist for patriotic Europeans against the Islamization of the West. So she's like Muslim and Islamophobe is what the media is saying that she is. Now, I came across, we're going to get to what she says in a minute. I came across this YouTuber here, Mark Stein. I literally just came across it. I just left a comment saying, I like your suit. He has this to say about Pierre Poilievre. Keep in mind, all right, my last video was acknowledging that a bunch of people have been unsubscribing because they think I'm anti-Pierre. I'm not anti-Pierre, but he's getting memed right now, and it's not doing any harm to talk about the situation because the harm that has been caused by the Conservative members. I'm just making a video on it. I'm not making anything out of proportion. I'm not making things up. Let's see what this guy has to say about it. He's British. It's kind of funny.
Yes, the woman standing next to the black lady is the racist. Not the only Prime Minister in the entire British Commonwealth who enjoyed blacking up until early middle age. So Pierre Poilievre, did I pronounce the name correctly? That's it, isn't it? Pierre Poilievre. Pierre Poilievre joins the ranks of Tory leaders who thought all you have to do to win over voters was play on the left's terms until election day brings the inevitable pendulum swing. And that's why Andrew Toole and Erin O'Shea are remembered today as powerhouse PMs who were in office for over a decade. God save.
Oh my God. Like the suit guy. That's awesome. Okay, now we're going to get into what is said here. This is out of her mouth. Again, this is Rebel News Canada. We listened to the first couple of minutes the other day in a video. I never got to the end. Now I realize the importance of finishing a video, which is why you should always finish these videos. All right, here we go.
A difference between the radical Islam and the Muslim, or you condemn all this religion as a whole?
Okay, I always differentiate between people and organizations. So when looking at Islam, I do not have problems with Muslims. I do, however, have a problem with Islam. I do not consider Islam to be a religion, much less a religion of peace. It's actually a religion of submission. I seriously have a problem with Islam. I'm not Islamophobe. On the contrary, I'm not afraid of Islam. What I'm afraid of is that Islam, and I consider it that to be, the Islam is a misogynistic, dehumanizing, and ideology. It's not a religion, at least.
Okay, so when Melissa Lantsman, who just leaked information, which was covered in my last video, saying that, yes, it was Pierre who said this. Pierre also stood up with Melissa, with Trudeau, and all members of parliament stood up against the tyrannical regime in Iran. Iran of like the abuse of women, the women that got killed. Where has that been in the news? Nowhere, right? It's just like, oh, we talked about it for a couple of weeks. We raised money, we raised awareness, and then out the window. So overseas, in other parts of the world, there's like women have to obey everything that men say. They got to wear hijabs. They can't show their hair. There's a whole set of different rules. And there's a lot of people that don't agree with that, right? They think that equality should be across the board. And our prime minister stands up for equality. Pierre stands up for equality. Christine Anderson is standing up, is advocating for equality. So I'm just going to play the video and then I'll let you decide what your opinions are. And I would love to know down in the comments.
At least not by our standard of what a religion should be. Our understanding of religion is actually that love, compassion, forgiveness, and eternal life. That's our understanding of religion. That, however, does not apply to Islam, at least not if you really look into this ideology. By no stretch of the imagination would you actually consider that a religion. It's kind of like while communism claims to be some kind of a governing mechanism, which it's not, it's a religion, but Islam posing as a religion is exactly that. It's a state ideology.
There you go. Ray from Rebel News Canada. Would love to know what you guys think about this video. What do you think about Christine Anderson? Where do you think Pierre is going to be on the polls on the next update? Do you think that he's kind of lost a lot of traction? Are you still a Pierre Poilievre fan? Were you never a fan to begin with? By the way, if you've made it to the end of the video, congratulations. Here's a little surprise. I will be talking to Maxime Bernier, PPC founder, this week, and we'll have videos soon. But you only get this information if you've made it to the end of the video, which I'm sure a lot of you have because, well, why not? Thanks for watching. Bye.